Hey everyone, welcome to this channel. Update 1.16.3 has just dropped, so let's break it all down. Top 10 Emergency Awesome Style, because it is a new style and new format that no other LDOE YouTuber has jumped on or pounced on before. So let's try it out, tell me if you like it. And also keep in mind that this is alpha, so numbers and loot and stuff may change, but the general idea of the update is still the same. Also, according to YouTube statistics, only 13% of people who watch my videos are subscribed, so subscribe. Number 10. It now requires level 150 to be in Sector 7. So if you're below that, you won't see the event in order to get to the crater, which I will talk about a little more, both the event and the crater. But basically, you need to be at least level 150 or you will not be able to see your clan base. Now you might be wondering, with the outpost gone, what is my new clan base? So that leads me to number 9. The crater is pretty much your new clan base, or in-game as they call it, DC or something like that, but just call it the crater. I mean, it even says it on the loading screen. And the crater is pretty much your new outpost, but without the storm or the horde, you just have to do occasional daily tasks. Now there are a couple of AI players that are there that'll be your main sources of communication, other than with players. So this AI over here does workbenches, so if you give him resources, he'll make them into new workbenches, and he'll put them in the workbenches, although you do have to assemble the workbenches, so keep that in mind. I don't know if this is permanent, although I think so, although at the same time with the loot rebalance, don't quote me on this. But this guy over here is where you do your tasks in order to stay in the crater, or you will be sent to the slums, more about that later. This guy over here is your clan and personal storage. For some reason, your personal storage is much more than your clan storage. I assume this will change, but can't be too sure. This one over here gets you to locations that you can't see on the map. So the Devour location, the Miner location, and a secret new event location, which I will talk about more, and possibly on the second channel, where you will see a full walkthrough about how to clear it, because ZD's number 1. And this last one over here just teases new stuff and basically says, hey, this stuff is coming, you might get to it soon. But you might wonder how to get to this crater to begin with. So let's go back to the event, and number 8, the Sector 7 convoy to get to event. So in order to get to Sector 7 / the crater in this new update, you need to go through the convoy event, which will appear on your single player map with a blue icon over the top. Just head to that event, and down there you will see a player, or not a player, a dead player, and go over there and tap the hand icon. Once you do that, you will be swarmed by 3 other AIs, all with their guns pointed at you. Unfortunately, you can't fight them back, or I totally would. But they basically ask you to confirm your name, all that stuff. And I just thought it was kind of funny that they asked if I was the real ZD, because, YouTuber thing. Once you confirm with all of that stuff, they'll send you to DC, where you'll basically have to complete the task and go over all the stuff I already previously mentioned. So, number 7, with all this new stuff, the radio tower has been destroyed. Now, I don't know if this will change, but in Alpha, the radio tower is completely destroyed with very little compensation. I think I got like 2 pine, you'll see it on the screen. But there's no more parties, but you can still group up with your clan. The Devour, Miner, and Crossroads locations are still 3 players only, meaning you select them in your clan / friends list, and you can go to these zones with friends and clanmates, but you can't just go with like randoms anymore. So it's a little more difficult to find a party. You'll need them to be either in your clan or on your friends list. So rip. So now let's cover the new zones that were from the driving AI, which you cannot get to on the global map. You need this AI driver to get you there. All of these cost a crazy amount of energy, usually about half of it, so I'd recommend if you were to go with a full team, all with full energy, because just in case you do end up leaving the zone, you do want to be able to get back mighty fast. So just a little FYI. This one over here is the miner, as you can see. It's got like the mine tees. This one over here is like the crate, aka the devourer. And then the last one over there is the Crossroads. And a full guide for the Crossroads will be posted on my second channel. But just in case you are a little bit interested, here's a quick little teaser about the Crossroads. And number 5, you can actually sneak one of the cars in the Crossroads at the opening segment by killing just one spitter as a solo player. It's a really easy way to get a couple of rubber parts. I got 3 the first time I did it. As a solo player, if you're in an empty clan or something like that. But the car on the right side of you, which you will need to kill a bloater and I believe a spitter for, is a complete trap. You will get rushed by a couple of zombies, I think 3 fast biters, or maybe 4 fast biters, and 1 leaper, which hits 15 in tier 1 gear. Not fun. The alarm will sound on that car every single time I've tried it, and every single time other people have tried it, the alarm has sounded. So don't do that one, unless you're with the team. And since I already mentioned the loot and balance system, that leads me to point number 4. You're probably asking, how do I clear this event without good gear? And to that leads me to number 4. They've rebalanced a number of zones. Energy is now different in single and multiplayer. I know a lot of people have been asking for that. You can get energy drinks in single player and they will carry over to multiplayer. Same thing with rations, which is really nice now that you can auto clear out zones and not have to worry and get easy loot. I know I will. And then they've added a new set of gear, basically tier 1 and tier 1 reinforced. It's quite easy to get, and tier 2 is moderately hard, considering you need rubber parts in order to get thick fabric, but it is still probably not so hard. And considering I got hazmat here in the red zone, shouldn't be too hard to farm up here, considering they've made it a lot easier to get gear, and that is way better, although I still wish I stashed hazmat suits from a long time ago because they are really good at this. And for those of you who are asking, what if I do nothing and let my whole clan do the work? Number 3, the slum. If you don't do tasks in DC/crater, you get sent to the slums. In that time, I think it's 2 days if you don't do the tasks, 2 to 3 days, in alpha. You get sent to the slums. If you do the tasks at the slums, you can get sent back to DC and the crater. I think if you don't do these tasks, you just end up at the slums forever. They don't have like a worse place than that yet. So number 2, the new UI button in the user interface on the single and multiplayer maps. The little button on the right side of the corner allows you to instantly swap between single and multiplayer maps. I know this is going to be really controversial because I know a lot of people are going to accidentally click it. I know I have a bunch of times. Personally, I do like it though, although I think they should move it to maybe the top corner of the screen, top right. The bottom right is just so synonymous with the backpack. I always end up clicking it and end up realizing I'm in the wrong zone, but I do like the fact that you can instantly go between single and multiplayer instead of running to the wall, having to click enter, and getting the error message a couple hundred times, and then you finally get in, and you've already used up all your energy. So I do like that there is an instant swap, and there's a new energy system, but I don't like the position it's in. Please tell me below, do you like it? Yes, no, maybe? And lastly, number 1, the new gun for single player. There's a AI that comes to your base, and it has a gun. I think it's the nail gun, and it has infinite ammo, if I'm correct. It does about 22 damage. I haven't really seen the appeal to it yet. I mean, aside from the infinite ammo thing, I might be wrong. I think it does have ammo durability. But up on the screen, you'll see just a little bit of gameplay of it. I went to go clear Bunker Alpha with it, just for fun. And yeah, if you guys like this style, tell me below. I'm desperate to find a style that hasn't been pounced on by every other LDOE YouTuber. Go to the second channel and watch that video. Full guide on the Crossroads. I doubt a lot of people have done that. And yeah, subscribe. See you guys in the next video. ZD out.